still can't believe Antonio is dead.
I know, Sheridan must be out of her mind with grief.
At least as much as Teresa.
Look, I know you still think I have Teresa on the brain or something.
Honey, it's obvious that you still do. When Sam first told us about Antonio, Teresa was the first person you mentioned, not Luis, not Pilar, not even Sheridan.
I explained that. Of course I'm worried about Teresa's well-being, okay? She's carrying our child, Gwen.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, I wouldn't want the news of Antonio's death to come as a shock to her. A shock could affect the baby.
I just really hope she doesn't let anything, affect the pregnancy, honey, because, I couldn't bear it.
I shouldn't even have brought it up, okay? I was just trying to explain.
Sweetheart, what if something does happen and we lose this baby too?
Ow! My baby! Ow!
Oh my God, Teresa.
Oh, please don't let me lose this baby. Please.
Damn it. Somebody help! My mother's in trouble!
Calm down. It's all right.
Her monitors just started going off.
It just needs to be reset, that's all. Everything's fine.
Is she okay?
Your mother's holding her own.
Thank God. I was so scared.
I don't want you to get your hopes up. This doesn't mean your mother's out of the woods.
I need to call my sister in Mexico. It's time for her to come home.
I don't think her Aunt Maria will like her waking up the other guests. Paloma, could you turn that down, honey?
Whatever.
Have you noticed that Paloma's been acting out lately?
Well, is it any wonder with a hired killer from Harmony shooting at her?
No, it started long before that. It started when the subject of a return to Harmony first came up. Paloma seriously resists the idea.
Well, can we really blame her, darling? All she knows in her young mind is that her mother singled her out to live separately from her brothers and her sister.
Yeah, well, she only did that because she couldn't afford to clothe and feed all the children that I'd left her with. I mean, if Paloma's to blame anyone for what happened, it starts right here with me.
Martin, it is not you. It's Alistair. Everything bad that's happened to anyone in Harmony, it can be traced directly back to Alistair.
And he's still punishing them for our actions. You know, he has to be stopped before he does them any more harm than he already has.
Been bad luck for anyone who loves you since the day you were born.
Don't say that.
Killed your own mother. You took her away from me and your brother. Isn't that proof of the kind of agony you bring to anyone who cares about you?
Stop it, Father, please. Just stop.
If you really love Luis as much as you claim, if you don't want to see him continue to fall victim to your curse, then leave him. Stay away from him forever. Sheridan's so suggestible, I could have convinced her she was responsible for world hunger. Well, she won't suffer from low self-esteem for long, not with a bomb I've had planted in her car.
No, you can't leave me. Not now, Sheridan.
It's the only way, Luis. I need to go before I hurt you more than I already have.
No, the only way that you're gonna hurt me is by leaving.
Luis, please. Don't make this any more difficult than it is. Just let me go. Let me take my bags and get in the car and leave. Just let me leave you for good.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Come on,
What?
we're going.
Where? Honey, we just got home.
So what? Everyone keeps telling me that once we become parents, we're never gonna get out of the house, so let's take advantage of our freedom. Let's go.
Where are we going?
It's a surprise, and you're gonna like it, so come on. Come on.
All right, fine. Anything that will help me get Teresa off my mind, because I cannot shake the feeling, honey, that something terrible is going to happen to our baby.
Okay, Teresa, look at me. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I mean, it still hurts, but I'm so much better, so, you know.
No, we gotta call an ambulance, get you to the hospital right away.
Yeah.
No, just, if you could just, help me in the bed, I'll be totally fine.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh.
Easy now, okay?
Yeah. Are you absolutely sure you're gonna be all right?
Yeah, I can feel it. It's better. It's just, I was really scared there for a minute, but I'm totally fine now.
You sure?
What happened anyway?
Well, I was just, I was listening to the radio and the special bulletin broke in, so.
About what?
Antonio's dead.
Honey, are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they said. They said that he was on the crane jet and it exploded.
Wait a second, hold on. Plane exploded? Wait, and there's gotta be some kind of mistake. Why would Antonio even be on my family's plane? It's a mistake.
I don't know. Because the last thing I heard, Sharon was ending her marriage to Antonio. She was gonna go back to Luis, so I don't know what he was doing on the crane jet.
Let me call around and see what I can find out, okay?
Fox, it's okay. Really? I mean, the details don't matter. All that matters is that my brother's dead.
Oh my God. Teresa, I'm so sorry. I mean, I know how much your whole family's been through.
No, it's just that he had been gone for so long, and when he finally came back, it was like, he never left, and he's my big brother, so I really looked up to him, and Mama, I mean, gosh, she really adored him, and she always said that she loved us all equally, but there's just something so special about your firstborn. Oh God, I mean, what is this gonna do to her if she hears this?
Teresa, look, if you heard it on the news, she might have,
It's gonna kill her. Oh God, why is God punishing our family this way?
I'll never regret our years here together. Not for one moment. But I do blame Alistair for forcing us to leave our families.
But at least you've been able to be near Paloma, and that's a blessing.
Yeah, if she only knew me as her father, instead of some informal godparent. Yeah, I'd give anything to get to know my other children.
It's strange, but I miss Julian almost as much as I miss Sheridan. I mean, even though he was older when we left, I feel I could have been such a positive influence in his life.
In some ways, it's Miguel I worry about the most. He was so young when I left that we never got to do the things that a father does with his son. Teach him to stand up for himself, talk about girls, sports, watch him grow into a fine young man. We missed so much time together.
I haven't seen Maria. Martin, I think you should answer it.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Paloma Lopez Fitzgerald.
Who's calling?
This is her brother in the States, Miguel.
Sheridan, don't do this to us, please. Sheridan, would you...
Luis, what part of this are you not getting? I can't live with myself knowing what I did to your brother. Right now, I don't care what you say. Antonio is dead because of me, and this has to stop now, before your mother dies too.
No. First of all, my mother is not gonna die, okay? She is gonna live a long, fulfilling life. Now, come on, you've got to stop blaming yourself every time something bad happens. And my brother's death is not your fault.
Whose fault is it then? His? Because he made the big mistake of falling in love with me? Marrying me, wanting to have just a good life with his wife? You know, I made a promise to Antonio that I would stick by him for better or worse, and I didn't. I broke that vow that I made to him in front of God. I killed him by choosing to be with you. And the least I can do in his memory is make up for my betrayal to him.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Well, you know what? Better I break your heart than kill you. Because that's what'll happen if we stay together. All right? So just think of my leaving as my last gift to you. I'm giving you the gift of life. Where are my keys? I have to get out of here.
Sheridan, come on, don't... Would you stop this, please?
Let her go, Luis. One way or another, you're finished as soon as she starts her car.
Mi madre. Mi familia. If they didn't want me, I don't want them either.
Who is it? Who is it, Mark?
Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here. I'll get Paloma for you. Hang on. It's Miguel, my youngest boy, Miguel.
Oh my God, we were just talking about him.
Oh, mijo, what should we name this fine young boy?
Let's name him Miguel after your father. Would you like that?
Miguel. Oh, qué bello eres. I can tell already that you are going to make your father and me very proud. Yes, you are.
My beautiful boy.
Tell him where you are. Tell him that he's talking to his father. Please, Martin.
Good girl, Sheridan. Now get in the car and turn on the ignition.
Sheridan. Hey, Sheridan, could you just hold on a second, please? Please.
Please.
You cannot leave without hearing me out.
There's nothing more to say. I am a jinx, pure and simple. Everyone and everything I come in contact with is destroyed sooner or later.
Here, here.
Sheridan, you are not a jinx. You're the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to me, okay? And to my brother. Now look, I'm telling you, I'm sure that if he was here, he would not trade a minute with you for anything else in the world. You made him happy.
Yeah. And then I killed him.
No, Sheridan, come on. You bring nothing but light and love into people's lives, not the sadness and tragedy, okay?
Nice try, Luis. But reality tells a different story.
Sheridan, please, if you love me, you'll stay.
Why are you not understanding this? I am leaving because I love you, not because I don't. I don't want to hurt your family any more than I already have. And you may not see this now, but I am doing you the biggest favor in your life.
No, you're not. Now, Sheridan, if you love me as much as you say you do, then you'll stay. Now, come on, I know that we're gonna have problems. We'll overcome them, okay? But we can be together. We can finally share the life that we've always dreamed of.
Please.
Sheridan, if you leave me, I will die.
No, you won't. You'll thrive. Your entire family will thrive, and you'll finally be out from under this dark shadow of bad luck that seems to follow me wherever I go.
That is not true.
I overheard you talking to your mother earlier in the hospital.
Yeah.
I heard you say that if she dies, your whole entire family will be lost.
Yeah, it would be horrible.
Then you can't tell me that somewhere deep inside of you wouldn't blame me for her death. All right? I'm the one that has caused her this deep, severe stress because of the rift that I caused between you and Antonio.
All right, now listen to me. Okay, my mother has had a serious blood disease for a long time. Okay, and Antonio and I being in love with you, it has nothing to do with it.
The fights between Her two oldest sons made it worse.
You don't know that. Right? And neither do I. The only thing that I know for sure is that I would never blame you for my mother's death. Now, please, you gotta believe me.
Sorry, Luis. I'm not gonna stick around to see if it's true. Please, just give your mother my love when you go back to the hospital.
Where is this coming from?
Coming from? Me, of course. I thought about what I've done to you and your mother and Antonio, and I came to the only conclusion that I could.
No, I don't think so. You tell me, who else have you been talking to?
He's not one taco short of a combination plate as I thought. Well, who cares if he knows? As soon as Sheridan starts that car, he'll have bigger problems to worry about.
Ellie, where are we? Where have you taken me?
You got 3 guesses.
Okay. Well, it's not a movie theater.
No.
And it's definitely not a restaurant because it smells like antiseptic.
Good nose. There's a good reason.
We're at the hospital.
We just came from here. Ethan.
I know we've been here before, but I thought tonight you could use a really good baby sighting, you know? Pretty cute, huh?
They are so beautiful, each and every one of them.
So this was a good idea, right?
Your best one yet. Look at that one over there. I think he's smiling at us.
It's probably because he knows that we're gonna have one of our own very, very soon. And honey, think about this. I mean, our baby could be going to nursery school with any one of these guys.
I know, this is just so amazing. Our baby's future best friend could be in there.
I mean, we're gonna have our own baby that we're looking through this very window at.
Brought into the world by my worst enemy.
Honey, that baby that Teresa is going to deliver is going to be ours. Yours and mine, don't forget that. Okay, it's gonna be you and me, and our baby makes 3.
I brought the doctor. Yeah, hey, listen, thanks for coming, but I think she's gonna be okay.
Yeah, she says she's feeling a lot better.
I understand your friend is pregnant?
Right, and that's exactly why we were so scared at first, but now she's insisting that she's feeling a whole lot better, okay?
Yeah, plus, we know what caused the attack. She just found out on the radio tonight that her oldest brother died, so...
Dear Lord. A shock like that can have all sorts of deleterious effects on a pregnant woman. I mean, I feel a lot better once I've examined her.
Well, you know what? I'm not sure she's gonna let you do that right now.
She doesn't really have a choice, not if she cares about the health of her baby. Excuse me. Hi there.
You know, I am okay, honest, doctor.
This won't take long, I promise. It's just a precaution to make sure that you and your baby aren't in any jeopardy, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hey, listen, she's gonna be okay,
Please
you know?
don't, okay?
Whitney, come on.
No, I don't want to argue with you. Not here, not now, not while this is going on with Teresa,
No,
okay?
listen, hey, the last thing I want to do is cause Teresa more stress, but we are going to finish our conversation, okay? And sooner rather than later.
Yeah, well, only thing I care about right now, like I said, is her.
Me too, okay? It's not fair, you know what I mean? Her family, they've been through so much lately.
Yeah, they have. And you know, a lot of that is because of your family, right?
Okay, look.
Your father's lovely wife, Rebecca, took little Ethan away from her and then went on to make Mrs. Fitzgerald could get a job anywhere in Harmony.
Well, I'm not arguing with you, okay, about that. In fact, I'm not so sure that my family didn't have something to do with Antonio's death anyway.
And that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you, Fox. Your whole family, they're nothing but bad news.
Well, maybe. But what Teresa and her family need right now is some good news. You know, some very good news.
Tell him who you are, Martin. You know you want to, darling, please.
I heard the phone ring. Is it for me?
Yeah.
Bueno, Jaime?
Hi, Paloma?
See? Who is this?
It's your brother Miguel.
Miguel.
I'm calling about Mama.
Miguel, this is not a good time for me. We'll talk again, okay?
Paloma, your brother wants to talk to you.
I'm busy.
Paloma, open this door.
Paloma? Paloma, you still there? She didn't let me tell her about Mama.
Answer it, Martin.
Hello?
Yeah, excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you, but I really need to talk to Paloma. It's important.
I understand.
Paloma, this is not right.
No, Tia! I'll tell you what's not right. A mother dumping her own daughter to live in another country away from her family. That's not right. So I don't want anything to do with anyone in Harmony. Do you hear me?
Look, this isn't a good time right now. You're not going to be able to speak to Paloma.
Well, it's about her mother. Our mother. She's sick. I don't know if she's gonna be able to make it through the night.
Dear God.
Can you just tell Paloma that if she wants to see her again, she needs to come home. Now.
Answer me, Sheridan. Now tell me, who are you talking to tonight?
Luis, it doesn't matter. Because everything I've said, I believe. I am bad luck for the people that I love. That's just the plain old truth.
That was your father, wasn't it? It was your father, the man who murdered Antonio by blowing up his own jet, who would have murdered you had you been on board. Is that who you were talking to? You know what? I'll kill him. Alistair, you're here, aren't you? You're here! Why don't you show yourself? And for once in your life, why don't you show yourself like a man?
I'll give your sister the message.
Well, I was hoping I could tell her myself.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Hey, let me ask you, I thought that your mother was recovering. I mean, that's the last word that we heard.
She had a relapse. It's been bad. She's been having seizures and... Well, her heart's just not strong enough to withstand anymore. And they haven't been able to stabilize her the way they'd hoped. But please, just tell Paloma she needs to come home right away.
I will. Thank you.
What's wrong with Pilar?
Miguel says she's dying. We need Paloma to go back right away if she ever wants to see her alive again.
¿Qué pasa, señor Wheeler?
That was your nephew, Miguel, on the phone from Harmony. He says that Pilar's condition has worsened.
I know.
You know, Paloma, the whole family wants her to go home as soon as possible, but she won't even talk to her own brother on the telephone, and she shut herself in the room.
That is not right. Permiso, señora? Paloma? Paloma, come out. This is very important, Paloma. Your mother is very ill.
She has all the children she loves with her. She doesn't need me.
I will get her out somehow.
Good luck. She's a very stubborn young girl.
Paloma, stop behaving like this. Paloma, please, come out.
Damn it. I swore that he was here. I was right. Bastard. Not gonna take Sheridan away from me again, Alistair. Won't let you.
can't do a damn thing about it, Louise. My darling daughter's about to die. If you choose to join her in the passenger seat, so be it. Good riddance.
Daddy's here.
Which one is yours?
Oh, the cutest one.
Oh.
The little girl over there on the left.
She's beautiful.
Oh, thanks. My wife and I are over the moon. We never thought this day would come.
I can imagine.
Little do you think one romantic night with the missus will culminate 9 months later into the greatest gift a woman could ever give to her husband. Our own little bundle of joy she's been carrying inside her.
Yeah.
Oh, I better go. My wife's waiting.
Sure. You okay?
I would give anything in the world to be able to give you the same gift.
Oh. Honey, it's all right.
Honey, I just have this terrible fear that my not being able to get pregnant and carry a child is going to cost me the most precious thing in the whole world. It's going to cost us our marriage.
That's crazy. Okay?
Is it really? Because I just think that most men would want to be with a woman who can give them a baby the old-fashioned way. You know, someone who doesn't have something wrong with them. Or someone like Teresa.
So this pregnancy of yours, you say you're a surrogate for the real parents?
I'm carrying and delivering this baby for another woman.
Well, I'm pleased to tell you that your collapse earlier didn't damage the baby anyway. But you've got to be extra vigilant about avoiding situations that could cause you any more stress.
Right, but you know, I wasn't doing anything. I just, put the radio on.
Yeah, I understand. And it must have been quite a shock to hear about the death of a family member that way. All the more to take especially good care of yourself now. Okay. So, whatever you do, don't push yourself. Try to avoid overly emotional situations.
Okay.
All right. I'll send my results to your regular doctor.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Is she gonna be okay? I didn't want to alarm Teresa, but the fact is her pregnancy is rather fragile at this point. She needs to see her own obstetrician as soon as possible.
We'll make sure she does.
All right, another shock or a stressful event could cost her the baby she's carrying.
Teresa, come get up. I'll get it. Hello?
Who's this?
Fox Crane, is this Miguel?
Yeah, I was just looking for Teresa. Is she around?
Yeah, she's around, but she's indisposed at the moment. So, can I take a message for you?
Yeah, well, I was calling about Mama. She's not doing so well. I just called my sister in Mexico and asked her to come home.
Oh my God.
Okay, Teresa needs to come back to the hospital as soon as she can.
Yeah, no problem. It's just that I'm not sure she's gonna be able to. You know, she's not doing so well herself. Miguel, she just heard about your brother dying, and she collapsed.
Oh my God. Is she gonna be all right?
Yeah, the doctor said she'd be okay as long as she avoids any more shocks or stress. So.
Well, maybe we shouldn't tell her about Mama right now.
No, I think I should tell her. She'd probably kill me if I didn't tell her. Look, Whitney's here. I'll run it by her and see what she thinks, okay?
Okay.
Fox, what's wrong?
Teresa's mother's on her deathbed.
Mama's going to die?
Oh, Sheridan, what are you doing?
I meant what I said, Luis. I was just hoping to be gone before you got back.
Okay, I didn't see your father, but I know that he was there.
What's the difference, whether he was or wasn't?
Well, no, the difference is because our lives are at stake. At least our lives together. Sheridan, you can't just walk away like this, okay? I am not going to let your father do this to us again.
Look, this has nothing to do with my father, okay? Look, it's true that I did talk to him earlier, but he's not the reason why I'm leaving.
Oh, you're going to give me that story again about how you have to leave because you love me too much?
I meant every word that I said. I can't drag you down with me any more than I already have. It's the right thing to do.
No, it is not. Sheridan, you're going to be making the biggest mistake of your life. Now, whether or not you know it, this is your father's decision. I mean, he's still manipulating your every thought. Like, how can he still have this hold over you?
He is my father, Luis.
Yeah, and he preys on your vulnerability. On your deepest fear that you had something to do with your mother's death.
I don't know that I didn't.
Sheridan, come on, this all started that night that you saw that body under the bloody sheet. Sheridan, we can work through this together, okay? I'll go to counseling with you. We can get to the bottom of this and find out what really happened. Then you can put it all behind you. But I'm telling you one thing, this is not your fault. You're just an innocent, sweet little girl, and your father just chips away at all your self-worth.
I'm sorry, Luis. It's too late. It won't work. Just please let me go.
I'm not going to let you go. I'm not going to let you walk out on us, Sheridan.
Listen, you are everything a woman could and should be. You're a complete and beautiful woman. And you're a wonderful wife.
Honey, what about those moments when you're alone, you know, before you go to bed or before you wake up in the morning? I mean, don't you ever wish that you were with a woman who could, you know, conceive a baby with you and give birth to it 9 months later?
You already did that with Sarah. And I don't care how our next child comes into this world, as long as it's healthy and you're his or her mother.
But honey, Teresa is gonna be the person who actually gives birth to our child, and I don't trust her. It's like she's just watching, she's just waiting for something to happen to us. You know, everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, no matter what I do, she is always there. She is always somewhere between us.
Mama's dying. Is that what you just said? No, Teresa, honey. Ow! Oh my God. Oh, baby. Oh. Okay, sorry.
How is she?
I'm encouraged. I'd say she's getting stronger.
You're not just saying that, are you?
No, we don't do that around here. Doctors are feeling somewhat optimistic.
That's great. And she's gonna feel even better when she sees my sister.
You mean Teresa?
No, my other sister, Paloma. Mama hasn't seen her in years. She's coming home.
Paloma. Ay, por favor, mija, abre la puerta. She's your mother. Paloma, we have to make arrangements for you to go home to Harmony.
I told you that I don't want to go to Harmony! Not now! Not ever!
What are you thinking, Martin?
I'm going back. I'm going back to Harmony.
Well, when I brought it up, you said no.
No, I was wrong. It's time for me to face up to my responsibilities.
Martin, you can't go back. If you do, Alistair will kill you. You know that.
It's been a long day for you, sir.
It's not over yet. I have one more bit of business to get out of the way first.
Is there something I can do?
No, this is personal between me and my daughter Sheridan. Sheridan, and with any luck, Luis. To Sheridan, rest in peace.
Don't do it, Sheridan. Please, do not walk away from us.
It's the only way, Luis.
Well, since when are you a quitter? You said that you remembered you loved me, didn't you?
I do.
Well, you can't possibly, or else you wouldn't be running away like this. Come on, Sheridan, we have been through too much. But we've been so close to happiness, and every time it is snatched away by my brother or your father. Please. And no one feels worse about my brother's death than I do, but this, Sheridan, this is our chance. This is our chance to finally live the life that we've always wanted to.
My father.
Oh, you know what? The hell with your father, because I don't give a damn about what he thinks. Besides, you know what? Our love is too strong. Come on, Sheridan, I'm telling you, we can do it this time. Oh, we can get married. We'll have another child. I mean, we can live the life that we have always wanted to. Please. Come on, don't throw away our chance.
I don't want
Well,
to.
then don't. All right, just come on, get out of the car and stay here with me. I love you.
I love you too. That's why I have to go.
Yes, start the car. With Louise standing right there, I dare say we can kill 2 birds with 1 bomb.
Sheridan, please. I'm begging you.
I'm sorry, Louise. Please, try to understand that I'm doing this because I love you.
What's that sound? I've never heard that clicking before.
Oh my God.
Adios, Louise. Nighty-night, Sheridan.
Is our baby all right?
I think you're in love with my son, just as he's in love with you.
Oh my God, it's Sheridan's car. No!